In our last video, we showed you our adventure when we hiked out in the woods while our daddy was clearing the area from the sharp, prickly Canadian thistles. He makes time to clear the area because he believes that prevention is better than cure. In the past 15 years that we've been in this property, he has done great things to develop it and even make it safe for us to live, whether it's from prickly plants or wild animals. There is always a way to go through obstacles. It's either you focus on the narrow way or look at the obstacles from afar and try to figure out how to hurdle those and make your plans ahead and make it come true. That is the lesson we learned with our country living adventure. As the property has a creek, wild animals usually like to hang around, and we used to see lots of carcasses just all over the place. However, since we've lived here, we didn't find fresh ones anymore. That's why we feel safe to roam around with our kids and our dogs. This tree looked like it was uprooted, but it actually grew straight up. Wild plants, wherever they are, just find beautiful place to bloom. There are many things we learn in nature. The sun was setting down and the kids were tired from the hike. But what does a mama do? I like documenting memories. It's a way of saving time in a bottle for me. Our little ones don't stay little very long, so whenever there's a good view, I always like to gather them together and take a pose. Sometimes I get a ready smile and sometimes not so ready. Our Jack and Russell Terrier is already aware of that. He could not get easily off the hook. We ended our hike exhausted but happy. Consider it a blessing to be able to have family time together without having to spend anything but our energy. We wrapped the day with a group photo, of course taken by our daddy, and our little one started to lead the way home. He is always the leader type, and he likes to protect even the older ones. We can stop along the way, get some view of the thimbleberries. They are just ripe and kind of a tamarind tasting. We also have elderberries just all over the place. The kids are always curious and take time to stop and smell the plants around. The hike is not that far, so we take time to stop and tell stories. That day, I was not aware that I lost my car key somewhere along our hike. We were heading home and I thought everything was in place. We went to bed and did not have any clue that anything was missing. This morning, when we realized we couldn't find the car key at home, we decided to trace back our steps where we hiked the day before. With our dog Jack, we figured and tried to remember where we have been and what could have been the possibility where we dropped the key. With my daughter, we started to go through the dense forest. She kept on asking, what if we couldn't find it? And I told her, we will, so you better start saying thank you now. Looking for a car key in the forest is like looking for a needle in the wilderness. But I made it a habit to say specific prayers to God, and He never failed me. We reached the summit of our hike, and we were starting to look around for signs where we could possibly have dropped the car key. And it happened. The key that was missing all night long, it was just hiding there. And how good God is. Look at that.
It fell when we were taking pictures here.
I know. I
When we
know.
were
I went
hiking.
down and I think that's when. But boy, so beautiful, huh? Thank you, Lord, for guiding us here. Now we can use our car.
Yeah, I knew that the nation was going to drive on this.
Huh? Just funny. Okay.
We got the receipt, but now we have to get the key.
Fetching the key. Oh!
Did
My
you get?
stick broke.
I see it.
I have to go down
That's the key.
and fetch it myself. Wow, look at that drop.
Yeah, that's a really
Quite a drop.
that's a quite a drop.
Okay, I'm going up. Thank you for coming with me.
You're welcome.
Wait, something is sticking in my behind. Okay, turn it up.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. When we went up there, because there's quite a lot of bushes. It's like you're looking for a needle in the forest, huh? But what happened when we found it? What was in your mind? Did you pray at all? Because I didn't ask you to pray. You just keep on telling me, what if we don't find it? And what did I tell you? I couldn't hear you. And what else? Did I say you better say thank you now? No, I said you better say thank you now because I know we're going to find it. Right? Is that just a sweet talk or positive thinking or faith? We just know that when we ask, He gives, right? So we need to be specific with what we want to have and ask and believe because He never fails, right? Okay, thank you for being with me. We stopped by a hawthornberry tree on our way home. Though we enjoyed the day, we could tell that the weather was starting to change. The sky was turning gray, and it looked like there was going to be a storm. Our dog Jack was aware of it and seemed to let us know to hurry up and go home. Look at God's promise. Just when we got home, it rained. That's how beautiful. What happened? That's how beautiful our Creator is. He keeps His word. He is there all the time. And He will see us through. Look at my husband.
Mom, Dad needs a jacket.
Yeah. Home, it rained. So I know He is always there. He never fails. And He'll see us through. that? The sun came back again. We got the septic tank cleaned, and that's why we have those rubber tire just holding. Look at Russell.
Notification bell to never miss out on the next video. See ya!